What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I've just got inside of a rummage sale and I am looking for treasure. This one I got in about an hour early, but there's already people inside. What happened was apparently they advertised 2 different times, and when I got there like an hour early already to get in at the time I saw, people are already complaining that that they saw the other time. So I got in early still. There's not a whole lot of people, but ended up working out, found some absolutely amazing stuff. Over here I spot this Adams golf bag, and it was only $1, and I just sold one of these recently for good profit. So at $1, I'm like, I'm just buying this, right? Seems to be in pretty good condition. And I go over to the clothing because I remember the last time I was at this rummage sale a year or so, maybe 2 years ago, I got a Bengals starter jacket. And I just come over here and I see this Cowboys starter jacket, vintage. So I put it in the bag. That was some terrible camera work. I apologize, but that was what I put in the bag. You'll see everything I found today in the haul part of the video. And I'm checking the rest of the clothing to see if there's anything vintage. Wanted to look for hats and stuff like that. There's a Logitech vintage steering wheel, which I do end up buying that, and I sold that already for some pretty good profit. Checking the media, looking for video games, but down here, check this out. I look down here and I see this Grubby. I'm like, oh, how much is this? And I see this box of Teddy Ruxpin stuff, and it says all for $7. And it's got Grubby on there, so yes, the Grubby was part of that. It's on the box, so I didn't just put that in there and it was priced different. I got all of it for $7. And anyone who's, reselling for a while, they know that Teddy Ruxpin stuff's pretty good, especially in the box like that. And I'll go over everything, of course, again at the end of the video, tell you how much I expect to make on that. I just love finding stuff like that. Checking out these shoes, and I don't see anything. Christmas stuff. There's like a Frosty there. Maybe it was worth a little bit of money. By the time I got into this room, this is a church sale, so they have different stuff in different rooms of the church. So yeah, I didn't even know about this room or the shoe room. I was like, oh, there's another room. So went in there, did not see, anything I wanted to pick up though. So coming back over here, I was actually nervous because I left the Teddy Ruxpin stuff and some other stuff I got. You see that purple tote over there? I ended up getting that. It's full of Playmobil stuff. But I left it up by the people who are collecting the money, but they were kids. And I was like, oh no, like I'm relying on them to watch my stuff, then hope no one else takes it. So I wanted to, get back and pay for that stuff. So I was looking real quick. Here's some records. Nothing that I don't think is worth anything, especially because I know there's a guy who buys records there. So I'm assuming, he would have bought them if they were anything special anyway, because he'd already looked at them. Checking the toys to see if there's anything else I missed before I get out of here. And I'm not really seeing much. I did pick up a Harry Potter game also when I first walked in. I don't know if I got that on camera. I think I picked it up before I turned on the GoPro. So ended up doing good at that rummage sale. In a garage sale here. And I remember this sale from a couple years ago. I found a NBA Jam Sega game complete. So I was hoping to find some more games at this sale. But there's some gloves, and ended up getting some gloves that are worth some money. So anytime I can pick up decent bread and butter gloves, I'll take them. What else we got here? Well, I think we head to Goodwill because, of course, we're going to thrift as well. I love to do it all. Rummage sales, garage sales, and thrifting. Got some unique stuff really in the cart there. I should make some money on. Checking the rest of the shelves, see if I can find anything, and did well in Goodwill also. I'm trying to remember everything I found in this video. Just some good pickups, I think. Never know what you're going to find. Here's some cups. I thought these might be Pizza Hut restaurant cups. If anyone remembers those, I think they have some value. Didn't seem to be. Pretty cool looking. I'd love to find some of the old vintage red cups like that. Probably still were restaurant cups. A lot of restaurants had cups like that. Boyd's Bears type stuff. Not really interested in that. But if you are enjoying this video, hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate you watching. It helps the video out. And you can check me out on social media if you want, all that stuff. But we're checking the shelves still, looking for candles. Yeah, I'll buy candles. I've flipped candles before. Some candles actually sell for quite a bit. And if you can get them at Goodwill for $2 or $3, which is rare because for some reason Goodwills around here want to price candles like 10 or 15 bucks. You find them at a good price and they're rare scents. You can make money on them. Checking the media here. People always say, Wick, why don't you look at the media? I do. I just don't record it a lot because it's not something very exciting to look at right on camera. So I do pick up a sealed DVD here, though, I end up finding. But yeah, I look at pretty much everything, just not everything I record. Just keep that in mind, because people is always like, why don't you look at this? Why don't you look at that? Probably do. Christmas stuff, not a whole lot out this time of year, but they do seem to be putting it out on a regular basis at most of the Goodwills I go to. This is a small Goodwill, so there's not a lot. I don't think that Santa was anything, but I do slowly walk around the corner here and I see this vintage singing, talking Christmas tree. It's $4.99. It's got the box and everything. It's in great condition, so I buy it. I can make some money on it. Why not, right? So toys at Goodwill. We're checking to see if there's any, well, that was a short toy checking. But yeah, we got some shoes and boots here. I think something happened with my editing here, right? Because I found those shoes last video, those boots, I think. So yeah, I must have made a mistake. So good boots. If you want to see what those boots were, I guess you have to check out the last haul video because yeah, I'm a terrible YouTuber. A very bad YouTuber. Pretty good reseller, though. Here's some Playmobil stuff at Goodwill. You know, I already got some at the rummage sale. That set, I tried Google Lensing some pieces. I just couldn't, you know, find some reliable comps. Like, the stuff didn't seem like it was selling for much. But check that out. This really got me excited because I thought it was something I had in a Bolo video where it sells for $400 used, and there it was new. And I'm like, this is that Upper Deck Marvel game. Not the same one, unfortunately. It still has some value, but I was really excited that that was just in front of me, right? I'm just sitting here focusing on recording stuff, not really expecting to find anything, and just there it is. But unfortunately, again, just not the huge dollar one I had in one of my board game Bolo videos. Checking these bags of toys. There was a bag that had Ninja Turtle in it. So, you know, it wasn't a good Ninja Turtle. But I did buy that bag anyway. But here's some dolls they wanted like $50, $60 for. But still, some great finds today. Let me show you everything I got at the rummage sales, Goodwill, and some garage sales. Wow, got a really cool haul here. Let's just jump into it. Start over here with this Douglas fir, the talking tree. This is vintage Jimmy. $4.99. I looked it up and it's selling pretty good, between $30 and $40. It's complete in the box, has the power supply, even has the cassette that comes with it. The cassette was still new and sealed. So I figured I'd give it a shot. When you think about it, Christmas is always just around the corner. So it will definitely sell for some profit, I think, as long as it works. But it looks like it probably does. This is pretty good. This Revereware set. This is brand new vintage. Said $19.99 on the box. This is still sealed. It's never been opened. I did pay $50 for this, though. I really don't know what it's worth because I couldn't find any exact comps anywhere in the past 3 years. Some sets that are more than 8 pieces were selling for quite a bit of money new. So 8, I don't know. I'll probably price it $300. I don't know if it's going to sell for that, but I want to at least give it a shot. There's not a whole lot of this stuff new online, so I'll estimate about $100 profit there. Somewhere in between could be even better. Got some good stuff at a church rummage sale. This steering wheel I didn't want to buy because usually this stuff doesn't sell great. It was $10. I eventually opened up the box after I grabbed some other stuff, and all the packaging still in there. It's very neat, you know, paperwork, all that, so very well taken care of. I do think I could sell it somewhere between $50 and $70 in this condition it was looking like. like. So with the original box and in this condition, I'll take the time to mess with it. Also grabbed this Adams golf bag at the rummage sale because it was $1. Sold Adams golf stuff before, a bag this year that sold really well, and I just shipped out another golf bag yesterday. So when I saw this for $1, I thought it was worth picking up. It has a little bit of dirt on it, but I don't know exactly what it's worth. It doesn't have a lot of dividers. Seems like the more dividers, you know, the better they sell. But I think at least $30, $40 for paying $1. It's great. Picked this up for a couple dollars. I wasn't sure what it was, but I could tell it was vintage, 60s, 70s, you know. It's not worth much. I Google Lens it, looked it up. They're just not selling. Some people have them listed for $8. It is what it is. If I see something old like this for a couple bucks, I'm going to buy it. Paid $6 for this sealed A&E DVD set. Some people have it priced at $100. I did see one sell, I think new for, it's either 40 or 50, but there's a lot of them priced on there in the 50s that haven't sold. So probably going to come in somewhere between $30 and $40 on mine, but I should make some profit on it. And if you can see down there at the rummage sale for $1, I picked up this RCA. It's just a projector. I just threw it in the bag real quick because I wanted to make sure, you know, it wasn't worth anything. And $1, again, is something I just bought. I do think I'll make $10 profit on it, so not bad for paying $1. Actually, last year at this same rummage sale, I grabbed a Dell projector. Ended up selling that one for $175. Picked up these Sorel boots at a Goodwill. Paid $5 for them, and they look to be okay on eBay. I think I'd sell them for about $25, $30. New, I saw them selling for around $70. So here's a pile of, I think, all vintage stuff, really. Got this Tandy 12 computerized arcade game. It was $0.25. So again, it's just something I bought. Not worth a whole lot, unfortunately. I know some of the original Tandy actual computers are. Still, with the box, at least like 15, 20 bucks, I think. So paying $0.25. Pleased with that. Of course, here's another AAA game. Or just the mat, really. Again, I sell these on Amazon for about 20, 30 bucks. That was also $0.25. I picked up this old vintage Thinking Man's Football. I have never seen this, and it was $0.25. I bought it. It's in good condition, but again, something that is maybe worth $10, $15. Probably will make about $10 on it just paying $0.25. If I can get someone to buy it. And here's something I've had on the channel before in some of my Bolo videos, the Witch game. This is from, I believe, 1970, possibly 79. This one's in pretty good condition. I did pay $25 for this though. Still in this condition. I think I can sell it for around 70, I'm hoping. Should be able to make some good profit if so. Here's a pile of baseball gloves. I believe I have $40 into all these. I think there's some pretty good gloves. There's one I looked up real quick. I couldn't find the exact model, but I believe I can probably sell it for $40, $50, hopefully. This one, I think all these are somewhere between like $25 and $40. So should be able to more than double my money on these in the end. I think this is a pretty good one. I know some of these TPS gloves can be worth like $100. I'm not sure if this one is. I think this is the one. I couldn't find the exact model, but I'll get it added up and put it on the screen how much I expect to make on these gloves. Grabbed this Harry Potter game at the rummage sale. I was really excited to pick it up because I've never seen this before out in the wild, and I'm a little bit of a Harry Potter fan anyway, and I saw it was a deck building game, so I thought this could be worth a lot of money. It's not. I think it sells new on Amazon for like 35 bucks, but it does have a really good amount of positive feedback for the reviews. So this is something I'm just going to put in my board game collection. See, I only paid $1 for it, so pretty excited to find that. I got another game here. It's called Sushi Roll. It was $2 sealed at the rummage sale. Just bought it blind. It does look like there's one on eBay for $35 new. I didn't see any sold comps anywhere for it. It's not on Amazon. So I'll probably put it on eBay for like 30 bucks. Or maybe I'll just put this in the board game collection too at this point because it's growing so much. And here's something I was very excited about when I found it at Goodwill. $4.99. I've had some Upper Deck Marvel deck building game in one of my videos. It sells for like $400, $450. So I thought this was what it was, or at least an expansion for it or something. It still might be an expansion for it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not worth a whole lot. It seems like it was like $35 on Amazon or something. You know, at $5, I'm still going to make profit on it, but very disappointing that it wasn't, you know, part of the $400 set. Would have been crazy there. But yeah, between these three board games here, at least the ones I'm selling, I think I'll make some good profit. Down here on the floor at the rummage sale for $10, I ended up picking up this Playmobil tote. The tote alone is a $20 tote, so Definitely worth picking this up. I have not fully researched all this stuff. There's a castle set in here, a pirate ship, a ton of figures and accessories. Everything's in good condition. I Google lensed a couple pieces. It looked like one of the pirate ships, or I guess the only pirate ship complete, would sell for $100 pre-owned. The castle was looking like maybe around $100 complete. I don't know if they're complete yet, but there's enough extra figures and pieces in here that I'm pretty confident I can make $100 profit. Some of these Playmobil castle sets, some of them are worth quite a bit of money. There's some rare ones. I don't think I have any rare ones, but yeah, still should be some great profit doing some lots. So I guess we should talk about this find, the Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby. This is one of those finds that got me really excited when I saw it because of a couple reasons. One, I love the vintage stuff. If you watch the channel, you know I talk about wanting to find that kind of stuff. Vintage toys. Of course, anytime you find like Teddy Ruxpin or Grubby, it's pretty good profit. They're pretty good sellers. I think the last Teddy Ruxpin I sold without the box working, I got $100 for. So when I saw this box and I saw all the accessories and tapes and stuff with it, I was like, oh wow. But let me come over here. Ooh, I don't know if my GoPro picked me up getting this or not, but you can see here, all for $7. Hopefully the camera was working when I got it. There's a lot of people who don't believe I find these deals sometimes. I just could not believe they only priced this $7 for everything. Now sure, I'd rather it be like a bunch of inbox Turtles toys or something. I don't have a huge attachment to Teddy Ruxpin, but you know, it's part of my childhood as well. But to get all this in the box, like some of this, like the outfit here, I don't even know if it's ever been opened or used. If you know anything about Teddy Ruxpin, you know this cable alone sells for $70. This is the cable that connects Grubby to Teddy Ruxpin. So I was hoping it would be in here. It is. Along with, you know, the paperwork for them. They're very clean. I opened Teddy Ruxpin and looked at the battery compartment. Absolutely mint. This is the 1985 Teddy Ruxpin. I think the original, right? The box is minty as well. It's one of these things I kind of want to put on the shelf just because it's such a rare find to find it like this. Teddy Ruxpin's pretty common to find. It's not super rare. I should probably call it uncommon to find, but to find it in the original 1985 box, I was looking at comps in this condition and I saw some selling close to $300. So definitely can sell that between $175, $300. Grubby is at least $100 with the box like this. Of course, the cable is $70. I don't know if I'm going to sell it all together or not. Might sell the cable separate, something I just have to decide. Surprisingly, you know, the clothing and stuff's not worth a whole lot of money. I think new, this was only selling for like 30. This was like 20 or 25. The books, and the cassettes are with the books. I think I saw like that whole set basically sell for like $60, $65. You got some like clothing sets for them, like the pajama set, which I think will sell for like 20. This Hawaiian shirt I saw sell for 20 or 25 by itself. You got like the flip-flops, the shorts, and the visor, I think is at least $20, $25. So definitely one of my favorite finds of the year, and gonna go down probably was one of my favorite ever. Just because it's the kind of stuff I love finding. I'm so happy it's not shoes. And don't get me wrong, I love to find good shoe deals, but I much rather sell this kind of stuff. I'll have to add it all up, put it on the screen how much I expect to make on all this. I think it's somewhere between $400 or $500. In this condition, there's no way I'm letting it go cheap. I'll sit on it for a while. Also at the rummage sale, I picked up this Proline starter jacket. This was, I think I only paid $1 for it. Really good condition. These should sell anywhere between $50 and $75. It just depends on how like rare this style is. For a quarter, I got this Jordan hat. I mean, why not, right? I think there's at least $10 profit in that. But down here at Goodwill for $6.99, I picked up this RC John Deere tractor made by Ertl. Looked it up and I saw some promising comps. I could not find a model number on this, but I did see one that looked like the exact same one sell for $70. So I think somewhere definitely between $40 and $75 if this thing works. Have to get it tested, and even for parts, I should be able to sell that and make profit on it. There it is, everybody. That was a fun haul. Got some cool items, some unique items. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button for me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Wick. Till next time.